Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Geneva Airport. Today we are flying from Geneva to Brussels on our second leg with Easyjet. We earlier took off in Barcelona and that's why we are already at the airport. We will take off today from Geneva and fly 770 kilometers or 475 miles within 1 hour and 20 minutes, at least if everything goes well. We arrived from Barcelona very hungry. That means that we had to look around the duty-free area to go for some food. It is a nice area, but it also is very far stretched. So if you are a traveler that really wants to spend a lot of time here with a lot of shops, take your time, but watch out because you might be able to miss your flight if you take too much time spending in the duty-free area. When you look at the windows, you also see there are some weird fences up here, so you can see the planes, you can film them, but think about the fact that your footage won't be good at all. When I was looking outside of the window, I thought, whoa! Our plane is arriving, which I think is really cool. Our plane for today is an Airbus A320 and its original owner is ICBC Leasing. The plane is by now 9 years old and was delivered in November 2015. It was originally leased to Air Berlin, and I think the reference of Berlin in the middle of the airplane is still a reference to that leasing. After Air Berlin ceased operations, it was transferred between airports for a while, but in 2018 released to Easyjet. Oh, I really want to go into this plane and look on the inside if the outside is already so original. Our gate for today is gate A1 with destination Brussels. Brussels is one of my home airports, so there will be more flights from there. Boarding was really quick and stress-free, which was really nice. We had to wait a little in the tunnel, but it gave me the perfect opportunity to look at these amazing 2 CFMI engines that were fitted onto this airplane. Once entering the airplane, you will see that there is a 3x3 configuration with 186 seats in economy. All out economy. Our plane number is OIZQ. If you want to check out the seat map, I will show you in a few seconds. And our seats for today were the seats in row 15, with me having 15F and my friend having 15E. We booked our seats in advance, so we also have the window seat, but on the other side it is also very cheap with Easyjet, which makes it very affordable for everyone. If you want to look at the seat map where we are sitting and what the best seats are, check them out here or pause the video. Let's quickly listen to what the cockpit has to say about our flight for today. Are we in trouble?
Right now we were expecting to be leaving 10 minutes ago. There's just been a small problem on the ground with the pushback crew. We received them now, so we're expected to push in the next few minutes. Flight time today to Brussels only 1 hour. Weather in Brussels is very similar to here, some windy conditions and some cloudy skies. Stefan will be flying in. He will update you later on with the conditions we can expect in Brussels. Thank you very much.
Following safety procedures. The safety card found in your seat pocket contains important information about exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets, and the brace position that you must adopt if you hear brace, brace. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. The cabin crew are now pointing out the exits nearest to you. Please be aware that your nearest usable exit may be behind you. Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened when the seatbelt signs are on. We recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. Air supply fails, masks will drop from above. Pull the mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Hold the mask in place with the strap or on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping platform. If we land on water, take a life jacket from under your seat. Remove from the pouch and put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and click together. Pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate it inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate it by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into this tube. There is a lights and whistle or attracting attention. The cabin crew can assist you with life jackets and children. The tray table must now be stowed, armrests down, window blinds open, and seatbelt fastened. Further information regarding your safety on board can be found in the in-flight magazine. We hope you have a great flight.
In the likely event of needing to use an oxygen mask or face mask must be removed from departure of oxygen mask. In preparation for takeoff, please put your seatbelt visible for the crew to check.
Prêtez attention aux signaux lumineux et aux instructions de l'équipage cabine, notamment aux consignes de sécurité suivantes. La carte des consignes de sécurité, située dans la pochette de votre siège, indique où se trouvent les issues de secours, masque à oxygène, gilet de sauvetage, ainsi que la position Brace à adopter si vous entendez les mots Brace, Brace. Cet avion possède 8 issues de secours. Les membres de l'équipage vous indiquent activement les issues les plus proches de vous. Gardez à l'esprit que l'issue de secours peut se trouver derrière vous. Un éclairage au sol vous guidera jusqu'à la sortie. En cas d'urgence, laissez tout vos bagages à main à bord. Votre ceinture s'attache, s'ajuste et se détache comme ceci. Elle doit être attachée lorsque le signal attaché à vos ceintures est terminé. Et nous vous recommandons de les maintenir attachées lorsque vous êtes assis. En cas de dépressurisation, les masques tombent au-dessus de vos sièges. Tirez un masque vers vous ainsi que le flux d'oxygène. Placez le masque sur votre nez et votre bouche et respirez normalement. Ajustez le masque en tirant la sangle de chaque côté. Installez d'abord votre masque avant d'assister votre passager. En cas d'atterrissage, prenez le gilet de sauvetage sous votre siège. Retirez-le de sa pochette et enfilez-le par la tête. Passez les sangles autour de votre taille, pliez-les ensemble et tirez pour les ajuster. Ne gonflez pas votre gilet à bord de l'appareil. Une fois hors de l'avion, gonflez le gilet en tirant sur la poignée. S'il ne se gonfle pas ou n'est pas assez gonflé, soufflez dans le tube à cet effet. Une lampe de signalisation et un sifflet sont destinés à attirer l'attention. L'équipage vous fournira des gilets pour les enfants. Votre tablette doit maintenant être relevée, vos accoudoirs rabattus, votre cache-picot relevé et votre ceinture attachée. Vous trouverez de plus amples informations concernant votre sécurité dans notre magazine. Nous vous souhaitons un agréable.
Before we take off from runway 22 at Geneva, I wanted to let you know that the weather outside might be a little gray, so we might have a smooth takeoff, let's hope so, and then fly through some clouds to hopefully fly through clear skies. We will talk about the rest of the flight later on in this video, and you will know more about the airplane and of course this amazing flight. As you saw, I think an okay takeoff. A little shaky in the beginning, but I think that pilots handled that perfectly. As you can see, also a lot of clouds to come now, so I think we have to go fly through that before we have an amazing view. At least I still hope so.
Outside, you still have some days with your seatbelt fastened. The cabin is switched off the seatbelt sign. We suggest that whenever you see that you keep your seatbelt fastened, as we're expecting clean air turbulence. The toilets are at each end of the cabin and smoking is not permitted at any time.
The reason, of course, for the quiet time in the airplane is, of course, because of these two CFMI engines that are attached to the wings. These two CFMI engines are chosen and are available on a lot of other airplanes because of their quietness and their reliability. For the plane lovers outside, I don't have to tell you anymore, but every time you fly through those grey clouds and you think, oh my god, the view is gone, but then you look on top of these clouds and you're so in love, surrounded by blue and white and grey from those clouds, and those clouds have forms that are different every time. That's so amazing when you look outside. On the other hand, we also took off 31 minutes late, which was really sad, but I hope they make that up later into the flight. But for now, I want to give you some more information about the airlines that are actually operating this route as well between Geneva and Brussels. Of course, you have the airlines operating Easyjet that we are flying on today, but you also have Brussels Airlines, which is part of the Lufthansa group, and Swiss, of course, from Switzerland, that also does this flight occasionally, which is also included in the Lufthansa group. Whilst we are almost at cruising altitude and cruising speed, let's talk about Easyjet. Its call sign is easy, logical, and in its history it was founded in 1995 with its hub being in London Luton Airport. It belongs to the Easyjet group, which exists of Easyjet Switzerland, Easyjet UK and Easyjet Europe. Its total fleet exists of 4 types of planes, which include the Airbus A319, the Airbus A320, the Airbus A320neo, and its newest planes exist of the Airbus A320neo as well. They have total amount of planes that is 516, but these numbers could have changed when you look at this video. With an average age of 11 years, its newest plane being 13 months, and its oldest being 20 years. There was some weird stuff going around when I looked up about their delays, which says 18% of their flights are delayed, but 0 minutes, 0% cancelled flights. Really weird. I really don't believe that. Now that our view outside is getting grey, let's look on the inside of the airplane. If you look in front of you, you see that it's still a budget airline with 71 centimeters between seats, or 28 inches in American. You have a tray table in front of you can open, and is, to be fair, fairly clean. You also have a tray top pocket that has a lot of stuff inside of it. First of all, a puking bag that everyone can use when they get airsick or just when they are sick. You also have a safety onboard card with 2 sides on it. People, please check these if you have never flown before, or even if you've flown, it's very interesting. You also have a menu with a lot of perfumes, food, and anything you want to buy on this flight. Overall, the seat is pretty good, as it is very comfortable. To be fair, it was a very short flight, so really not something to complain about. Now that you see outside, I think we are slowing down. Speed brakes are being used right now. That means that we are almost approaching either the Belgian border and go down, or we are just starting our landing procedure.
Oh nee, ook zo'n leuke vader, maat.
Another sign of landing is also the babies starting to cry louder and louder because of the pressurization in their ears. It's really annoying, so to help you avoid the sounds screaming into your ears, I'm going to tell you more about our landing and our weather. Because if you look outside, it's also very grey in Brussels, which means that it will be raining when we get down onto the runway. We will be landing today on runway 25 right, which is one of the closer ones to the area where Easyjet mostly is parking. We'll tell you more about parking later, but for now, it is very grey outside and we have very thick clouds to fly through. It will only be shortly before landing that the clouds will disappear and that the view will get better. I try to make the view as much as possible, so I will be switching between cameras in between the whole time. So just enjoy the landing and we will talk about this flight after landing. Enjoy the landing!
Dat is niet veel. En ik kan de grond niet zien.
Nee, dat betekent dat de kunters in België.
Ik zie de grond. Ik zie de grond, maar heel slecht.
when the entire crew welcomes you to Brussels. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the signs have been switched off. Thank you for choosing to fly us today, and on behalf of the captain and the crew, I'd like to wish you a safe and pleasant onward journey.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Brussels Airport. We arrived at 7:01 or 19:01, depends on where you are on this planet. We are 21 minutes later, as we originally wanted to arrive at 6:40 or 18:40 in the evening. Originally we departed 31 minutes late, so we saved up to 10 minutes. Our total flight time was 1 hour and 9 minutes, which is 10 minutes quicker than expected. It was a really nice landing, a really nice takeoff. Overall, I really liked this flight. My seat was perfect, the service was also nice, and we really didn't have a bad experience today. We anticipated that we would be a lot later at home, but this was also rather not the case. As you can see, we are now crossing over the taxiways to drive to our parking space. Parking spaces by Easyjet used in Brussels don't have tunnels, as Easyjet only uses stairs to save costs, which is overall not a bad thing, but you will see it later in the video. For now, I want to thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please press that like button, press that subscribe button, and let me know in the comment section down below. Two things: once, what did you like about this flight? And the second thing is, if you have any feedback on my trip reports that I could use for in the future to make my videos a lot better, it would be really nice to put them in the comment section down below. I now want to thank you all for watching, but please don't forget, there are a lot of other trip reports on this channel, on Mr. Discover Worldwide. But also we have a second channel that's called Mr. Journey Worldwide, where you can check out all the vlogs that we're doing on our vacations. But for now, I want to thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please press that like button and subscribe button, and we will see you next time. And please watch the video to the end. See ya, bye bye guys. Luister dit. Wallonië stopt de groei van de schuld.